You have a question?
Do you believe that in the event of another tragedy, such as 9/11, or as you said, the Virginia Tech, do you think that we're ready to, are we ready as a country to prepare ourselves or prevent such another attack?
I think, I think it's important to look at your own communities. I know our community, compared to other communities, is well prepared. They're meeting regularly. They're preparing for any kind of disaster. They're reaching out to, neighboring towns, and they're building their own regional plan.
When you say your community, which community do you mean?
New Canaan, Connecticut.
Okay, all right. So your local community
Right.
is getting prepared, but are we ready? Are we more ready than we were on 9/11 to deal with this kind of situation if it happens again?
Well, I think we're more prepared, but yet we're not prepared. My fear is, I think people look at this time lapse that there hasn't been another attack. Yet, you heard about the recent plot that was unfoiled. And I don't think that people are personally planned. I mean, do you have, safety kit at home? Do you have emergency equipment in your car? Do you have a plan on how you're going to, contact your families? I think people take it for granted. And you can't take it for granted that the federal government is going to come to your aid either. It's almost every man for themselves and every community that really has to be working together.
It seems like there was a little bit of urgency right after 9/11. People were, okay, I got to get flashlights and candles in case something happens. But nowadays, we're back to where we were before. Now there's a storm coming, we don't even have batteries to take care of
Right.
that. So we've sort of grown complacent again?
Well, I think we have, and there's actually been an article written about, even with the Virginia Tech shooting, that all of a sudden campuses are mobilized to get a plan in place, but how are they going to be in September? Are they going to have a plan in place? Are they going to communicate it with all these students that are coming? Millions of students every year are on college campuses that they're unfamiliar with, and perhaps in a different geographical area. So are you prepared in the event of a hurricane or a tornado or, whatever you're most vulnerable to?
Just one more question.
Okay.
Could you or have you forgiven the government for its failure to protect us on 9/11?
Well, I think my goal is, I have 2 other children, and I have another son living and working in New York, and I know that's a target. I feel with what I know that I have a responsibility and an opportunity to really make a change, and I think that would be my message to you all, that one person or a dozen people can really make a difference if you work together for a common goal. So I think that I think the 9/11, the release of the 9/11 report was really a turning point for me, because I felt now I can move forward and support reforms that are necessary to make our country safer.
Okay, when we come back, 2 more students will join us to continue questioning, and Mary Fetchet will be right back.